Suite de notre aventure, on continue avec un message venu de loin. Vous avez voyagé jusqu'aux terres vivantes pour livrer une importante missive à l'empereur. Commencez par vous rendre à Paradis, une colonie côtière où se trouve l'ambassade. Trouvez ensuite l'ambassadeur et accomplissez votre mission.
One more. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance. Wait, you're the... Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so... on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Now there's a good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him. Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting. Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the steel garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Qu'est-ce qu'on nous dit? Kai est un soldat vétéran et un mercenaire originaire de l'Empire, impatient mais sympathique. Ses pérégrinations l'ont conduit jusqu'aux terres vivantes où il espère trouver une paix qui lui échappe. Son expérience dans le feu du combat permet à Kai d'encaisser les dégâts et d'attirer l'attention de l'ennemi. Ses munitions incendiaires peuvent détruire les obstacles inflammables.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island.
On nous dit approchez-vous des balises de voyage rapide pour en déverrouiller l'accès sur la carte. Sélectionnez l'icône pour effectuer un voyage rapide.
They're good for finding.
L'écran de carte affiche la topographie des régions, des terres vivantes et de leurs colonies. L'exploration des terres fera apparaître des lieux intéressants et d'autres détails comme les quêtes, magasins, changements de zone, les camps. Et le voyage rapide, très important, hein, trop de jeux dernièrement sont sortis soit avec très peu, soit voilà, je vais pas dire pas du tout, c'est pas vrai, mais ça sert à rien de faire des cartes multi très très grandes. S'il faut se taper tout à pince, on a un peu autre chose à faire. Vous pouvez vous rendre directement à la balise, ou quand les objectifs de quête suivis sont marqués sur la carte par petite icône. Les objectifs de quête non suivis sont également marqués par une autre icône. Voyons voir un petit peu à quoi ça ressemble. Donc là on a une balise de déplacement rapide et notre objectif il est là-haut. Oula. Il y a des grosses bêtes dans le...
City's getting crowded.
Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3-1. What does the club put a stop to?
They say the ambassador is a good friend and a terrible enemy. Feels like the living lands is growing wilder every day. I'd hate to be in your shoes, Envoy.
On nous dit les magasins vous permettent d'acheter et de vendre des objets avec de la monnaie. Les magasins à proximité sont représentés par une petite icône, une bourse sur la boussole en haut à gauche de l'écran. Parlez à un marchand pour voir son stock.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today? From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly, and a few used pieces from people down on their luck. Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains. Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
Alors voyons voir un petit peu ce qu'il a. Alors, bon déjà j'ai pas de thunes. J'arrive même pas à voir où est-ce qu'elle est. Je crois que c'est 427. Ok. Mes objets sont à gauche avec mon inventaire. Con parce que les stats avaient l'air d'être pas mal. Hein. D'accord, on a un système de plus-moins. En bleu quand c'est bien, en orange pour dire que c'est moins bien. Si je veux l'acheter, ok. Prérequis pour amélioration. D'accord, il y a un système d'amélioration aussi. Et alors, si je vais sur mes armes... Contre, il y a peut-être besoin d'une force. C'est pas lui qui va me faire ça. Hein. 16, 27. Franchement... Et alors mon épée, est-ce que je peux la vendre? Parce que je vais avoir un problème de poids, donc autant... D'accord. Ouais, à un moment donné, il faudrait pas que je... Bon, je peux aller jusqu'à 156 kg, donc le poids pour l'instant n'est pas un souci, mais pour un petit peu voir les mécanismes du jeu, comment ça se... Et le bouclier, 35, 20, 80... Ouais, c'est le même, quoi. Ok. Ah ouais, merde, j'ai pas fait gaffe. Grande épée, c'est une épée à deux mains. Je peux plus me protéger. Ah, le con. On peut se protéger quand même, tout va bien.
What harm could some new armor do?
D'autres marchands.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't wanna... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Elle a l'air de bien protéger, elle, mais par contre, puis j'aime bien son look. Mais alors, l'endurance... C'est con, quoi. Malus a l'air d'être moins violent. Bon, on a de l'argent, on va en dépenser. J'ai tendance dans les jeux à jamais dépenser ma thune. On va essayer d'avoir une approche un petit peu différente.
Time to reset.
Sur son pote, pas mon pote, mon nouveau pote.
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out? The living lamp?
Lands are a dangerous place.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Découverte. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Walter told you. I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong. To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did, and let's leave it at that.
Bon, ok.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't...
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
First get more leaves, these letters won't turn up.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adra himself. Quite a position. Tall grass, huh? Even in Rauatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
I'll be here if you need me. After your void, which it must be.
Ah, c'est bien, on peut mettre un peu de loot de côté. Ça, c'est bien pensé. Bon, pour l'instant, on va garder tout ça parce que ça peut toujours servir.
Must be nice to spend the night on dry land.
Ah, l'amélioration. Justement, on avait vu que chez les marchands, il y avait de l'amélioration possible moyennant d'avoir certains composants. Alors, sectionner une arme, Pour l'améliorer, vous devez avoir suffisamment de matériaux d'amélioration du type et de la qualité correspondante. Et suffisamment d'argent, bah oui. C'est nous qui le faisons, mais il faut qu'on se paye nous-mêmes. Bon, c'est une petite boutade. Faut bien que ça utilise des ressources, mais c'est un peu con de se payer soi-même. Les résultats de votre amélioration sont affichés dans la partie droite de l'écran. Ok. Il existe de nombreux types de matériaux qui ont chacun leur utilité. Matériaux d'armes, d'armure, des herbes, enchantements. Ouais, de toute façon, j'ai que dalle, donc on est obligé.
Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing, as long as I've got my feet facing.
Enchantement d'armes uniques. Sélectionnez une arme unique dans la partie de gauche de l'écran pour l'enchanter. Améliorer, augmenter son enchantement dans la partie de droite. L'enchantement nécessite des matériaux d'amélioration spécifiques et de l'argent, encore une fois. Ouais, de toute façon, on l'avait vu dans les matériaux nécessaires. Forcément, il n'y a que dalle.
In the bow, that is.
Arbre des capacités compagnons. L'arbre des capacités inclut des capacités de compagnons que vous recrutez. Lorsque vos compagnons montent de niveau, vous pouvez dépenser des points. Ok. Ah, d'accord, et c'est lui spécifique. Il y a combien? Il y a 2 niveaux. Et lui, il a qu'un point. Par contre, c'est moi, je crois qu'on est... Est-ce que je suis, moi? Pourquoi il veut pas me voir là? Non. Capacité, voilà. Avoir subi des dégâts, vous régénérez lentement. Ouais, ça me plaît bien, ça. J'hésite entre les deux. Merde, je croyais y avoir un point. Est-ce que je l'ai vu? Ah, c'est ici. D'accord. Ah oui, il y a capacité et machin, ouais. Intelligence. Puissance.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you Adirans do then?
Their armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Ah, j'en ai déjà amélioré. Ah, attends. Je crois que c'est autre chose. Mon objectif est tout droit. Hein. Cependant, mon jeune ami m'a donné une quête secondaire en armure pour les étendues sauvages. Pour survivre dans les terres vivantes, vous devez chercher des matériaux pour améliorer votre équipement, fouiller le moulin. D'accord. Je pensais que c'était une quête annexe qui avait pour objectif cette zone. Ok. Eh ben on y va.
Quiet as the depths. Oh, look, Parody's and ladder. When he lit, the resin flamed.
Incoming Zarops. Take your best shot.
Putain, le truc avec les 3 flèches, c'était badass, disons. Il y a un gun, lui.
I was just getting warmed up.
Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too.
I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
D'accord, c'est bien, il nous dit tout en fait. Bon, j'ai répondu à 2 questions. Est-ce qu'on pouvait se faire mal en chutant de haut? Oui. Et là, la maniabilité est vraiment horrible, quoi. Tu veux descendre gentiment, non, il te fait prendre de l'élan pour que tu glisses et que tu te vautres. Ouais, parce qu'il veut qu'on tombe comme ça. Obligé de lancer. Améliorer votre armure à l'établi. Bon bah retourner au camp, c'est un peu con, il a quitté. Bien sûr que c'est plutôt rapide. Hein. Et bah voilà, mission accomplie.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Nothing like a win with a good team. Your right flank.
Seek!
Très sympa quand on se met à décocher toutes les flèches là. Franchement c'est sympa. On a un peu l'impression d'être Legolas dans le Seigneur des Anneaux. Bon vieux King Grossbeak là. Le pleutre que je suis aime bien l'arc. Avec mon pote qui va le taper à distance. Moi qui prend pas de risque, ça me va bien. J'ai hâte d'avoir un arc un peu plus puissant. En tout cas, la prochaine arme que j'ai envie d'améliorer, c'est lui. Hein.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
En tout cas, ils sont généreux en déplacement rapide. Hein. La vache, ça c'est bien. Ils veulent pas qu'on voyage pour rien.
Who's ready for more?
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
L'entendez-vous maintenant?
Ah, it didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want. I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Un nouvel arc. Après j'aime bien niveau exploration, on gagne des objets, plein de matériaux, enfin c'est vraiment, ça donne envie de se balader. Putain, c'est le même arc que j'ai déjà. Damn it.
seek!
That's a bad way to go. It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Next one's mine.
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
Je sens pas trop la descente.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Dernière fois que j'ai discuté avec un mec comme ça, il a voulu se battre.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band.
J'ai pas
We'll
battu
talk after.
l'ours, il va me casser les pieds. Bon, l'IA de l'ours, c'était pas ça, mais bon, on va pas s'en plaindre.
Well done.
What happened to that bear?
J'ai cru à un moment donné qu'ils avaient fait en sorte que l'ours ne puisse pas venir nous attaquer, mais que comme nous on pouvait lui tirer dessus, je me suis dit bah on peut faire ça pendant longtemps. Mais à un moment donné, il m'a balancé ces espèces d'attaques à distance et là, je me suis dit qu'il fallait que je bouge un peu. Bon, quand même beaucoup, un peu sac à PV le machin. J'ai pas trop envie de goûter ses griffes.
Poor bastard. One of Ludwig's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? Or did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Clavenger Aemon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
Charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavenger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I don't appreciate extortion tactics from the Emperor's envoy. Take it, and let us not speak of this again. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. Did you? We lost contact with our coastal detachment days ago. I was hoping for better news. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Right behind you.
Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear, poor us. Poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost, a thought. Like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
On nous dit capacité divin, toucher onirique, soigne et ranime tous les alliés à proximité et inflige des dégâts progressifs aux délengam, aux réceptacles et aux zonilotes.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The steel garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs, a mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Whatever the Inquisitors are, she can't be both. Can she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did seem the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Seek!
What am I hitting?
fight.
On est en train de revenir de là d'où on vient. Même si je me TP ici, que je passe par là, ça peut être plus rapide. Hop, on va repasser voir les marchands. Je sais pas s'il y aurait moyen d'acheter des branches de... pour améliorer mon arc, comme je l'aime bien.
Heard you killed that bear. Time to resupply.
Alors, elle vend des produits finis. Peut-être lui plutôt.
Nice to see you again.
C'est des armes. Par contre,
Nice to...
j'ai trouvé cette amulette pardon, avec votre nom dessus.
I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Daggert gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. I can't believe you found it. How can I even thank you? You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
Je sais même plus où je l'ai chopé, hein, j'ai tellement...
Protect that pretty face.
Tell me. Huh. Typical of this place. Nothing is ever lost that can't be purchased at markup from the black market. Now I have some apologies to make. I can't say I'm thrilled about that. But maybe things can get better between us. With time. And abundant beverages.
Alors... Non, il n'y a pas de matériaux. Ok, bon. On va continuer, hein.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers. Where should I go?
That's far enough, Outlander.
J'ai l'impression qu'ils vont me casser les couilles.
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. I'm your death, swift and subtle, like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod. Hello.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Boss? What if he's right?
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Street whelps. Did you hear that, Pod? Let's teach this Adiran pig a lesson.
Wait, you fought in battles? Real battles? And survived? Boss, I think we're in big trouble.
Pod, I swear by the gods you will draw your weapon and follow my lead.
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Show me what you got!
Et voilà. C'est comme ça qu'on traite les emmerdeurs. Et l'autre...
Sorry about what happened earlier. I never wanted to kill you, just rough you up a little.
Il a pas participé, donc tout va bien. Elle, par contre...
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Envoy!
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once. The minnow can slip the fisher's net, even while the prize remains. And the fox chews its leg off to escape the hunter's snare. It is the only way. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. Immensely. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You'd think so, but I can't find a scratch on you. I still don't know what that means.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. I don't suppose this would be the same one you heard earlier?
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. Not sure. All I did was stitch you together. Your soul did the heavy lifting.
The metaphysical heavy lifting, anyway. What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still a bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
I suppose following the chain of command will soothe his worries. Either way, I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Bien, on a terminé avec un message venu de loin. Alors c'est assez marrant, on meurt, on revient. Voyons voir ce que la suite nous réserve. Ça sera une fin regrettable.